Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alpha Omega, Meiou Taxes 3.0 and Novgorod. So the date is September 1714 and we have finished the colonization of the province called Xaidagwai. It's the little island here? Here, yes. And it has been transferred to Alaska Oblast, and that gives us an extra free colonist that we can use on whatever the hell we want. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take away the colonist from Itas, recall him, and we are going to send him, I guess, here to the north, to the northern province of Taimir. Damn, it must be freezing up there. To Taimir. And later on we're gonna continue eastwards. Now, as far as our unrest goes, it's getting back to red numbers because the recent uprising bonuses are gone. But as you can check here and everywhere else, it's really not such a big deal. We have only one recent uprising, or rebel uprising in planning, which is the Yenisei Kyrgyz Patriots, which will raise in Aldira. They will raise in Aldira and be smacked. I have done maybe a stupid thing, but I've dropped all of my forts to save a bit of money. We also killed the manpower because we want the balance to be as high as possible at this point. So I'm kind of cool with that. One force summit is now 52. Naval Force Summit is still 58, but the autonomy is going down a bit in many places, so hopefully it's gonna get better. Novosel, how are you doing? A bit of separatism, but we don't have any harborage, so that's why we're getting such a bad connection here. Some of Zhytomyr, Kiev, Cherkasy. We need those provinces, at least these ones, and Minsk as well, Polotsk from Lithuania. It's going to be rough getting them, but we have to do it. I just noticed that we have an extra merchant. So let's sort by our current trade power. And just, come on, hold on. Let's just send you wherever you should be. It's kind of funny. Canada, okay. Send you to transfer. Not bad, not bad. Burden of taxation takes another hit at our coffers. But you know, doglock muskets are coming soon. We could take the judicial independence right now, but we need to continue with the humanist ideas. 4 to go. With the benign governance being the most important one. And then we're going to be back to technologies. We are definitely falling behind though. It's not good. Military-wise, administration-wise, and diplomacy-wise, we are really becoming backwards. So for now, the expansion to the east is the most likely. Conversion successful! We have converted the heretics of Kulunda, thus adding second province to the madness. Now, yeah, here we can't. Ket is most likely also on the question. What about Aldira? Aldira would be possible, but is not recommended. What about you two? I hint that these two places are not converted. Okay, -1 and Villax -1.6. We need to wait a bit more. Now, I'm strongly starting to lean towards the reintroduction of the policy of the enforced religious law. But for that, I think we are still too high in unrest. There are numerous provinces where we could go, like Kobdo, wherever that is. Wait, we're colonizing Orkhon. So, Kobdo here could be a good thing to do. Yeah, okay, let's get you. And what about Aldira? Oh, that one is way too populous. Oh, too populous and hateful. But what I wanted to say here is we're converting Orkhon, I see. Would it be in one? No, most likely 2 tries. But the influence of the colonist is now 1.2%, so that's good. Okay, let's take the strange bedfellows. The closest neighbors make the fiercest enemies. In truth, it is easier to associate with one you have little in common than with someone whose ideas genuinely threaten the primacy of your own. In truth, it is easier to associate with one you have little in common than with someone whose ideas genuinely threaten the primacy of your own. Okay, so it's easier for us to tolerate the people who have completely different religion. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Like in many cases, it is less hate, or there is less hate between different religions than the sects of one religion. Okay, Kostanai is now done with the fort. I think I started building another one somewhere. Yeah, here in Selenga, a modern castle. I want to have these 2 ready, because if we invade Kirenga, that's fine. But if our forces march north, they might bypass us somewhere through these provinces, and I want to have a decent fortification here so that our armies can just annex. We want to annex you guys, and we want to annex these 3 provinces. So it's not going to be a major war, but it's the 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 provinces. Okay, that's... Now that I say it like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I can't count, that's 4 and 3, that's 7, 8 provinces, okay. So 8 provinces, not great. That's gonna be an issue, mostly because we need a lot of administrative power for that. So I should start saving up on it so we can immediately start colonizing them. So we can immediately start coring them. But once we're done with that, I mean, once we're done with the war, it's gonna be easy holding these provinces, I think. Well, on the other hand, what the hell do I know? If I just had troops, I could split them there. Well, it's gonna be easier than having large territories like these to deal with. Because literally 1 unit could take these guys. They don't have any... Okay, there's 1 garrison here. That's probably because, yeah, because it's a capital. And here... Yeah, no forts or anything. So investing in building forts is a good idea there. But they won't be cored, so we won't be able to. So we'll need literally 8 armies. All of our armies will need to be stationed here. But the situation will be easier, considering we won't have that much separatism. So I guess in the end it's gonna be a bit nicer, or a bit nicer at me, or easier on me. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, well, easier on me. Well, color me surprised. We actually managed to convert Orkhon in first try. It was a bit close, but considering... Yeah, it's not... That's funny. It's less than half of the province, but it's the biggest group. So the game calculates it as being the biggest one. I like that. I do like that. So, as you are now Orthodox, oh, wow. Okay, so what about here? Yeah, that would work. And the unrest should be fine. Yeah, we're getting just a tad. So you guys will convert next. Arkangai has been very well behaved province. So we're spreading it like out of the sea here. I'm gonna spread outwards. Cool. Most of the well, actually no, not most of the provinces, but some of the provinces. Actually, all of the thing. No, okay, that's not true as well. But most of the Tengri provinces could be converted now, so I'm gonna invest into that. We're getting 2 uprisings organized. Aldira, yes, that's the one that I was expecting. So our forces are already there, and we're getting the Kazakh separatists organizing here, which we are kind of ready for, I guess. Well, definitely. But we'll need to increase the manpower maintenance. As you can see, if I go max, we start losing money. So let's increase it to this so far, and for let's increase it to this level now, and we'll see what's gonna happen soon. Other than that, I'm kind of happy. We started colonizing the province Taimyr. As you can see, the north is now nicely green as well. I dig that. So I guess as we go eastwards, more of the wasteland will be covered green. But yeah, that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. We could propagate the religion. That's not important. Let's check if I can do something with the... Nope. No need to deal with the church. Okay, we can yield concessions of ancient liberties, so let's do that. I think we're still... Yeah, we're still fairly decently centralizing, even though that we are conceding the liberties. Our Republican tradition is now 62. I don't know why. It was nearly 70. I don't know when it dropped. But nobles at 66 is pretty good. Too bad we can't really go with the grand celebration now. I can't really spare the money. But as mentioned before, we are planning to probably restrict their sovereignty or promote prominent landlords. Yeah, that would be good, but at this point it would give us 16. So we need to go, what? At least 14 higher to make that work. It's gonna take some time. Same as this. Oh boy, Kazakh separatists are at it again, but this time there's no hope for them. So you're gonna go to Torgai. This 1,000 troops for some reason wants to attack us. We are fighting them in here, and that means we are fine. However, once this is over... Oh, actually, they're raising here as well. Okay, well, we got them well under control. You're moving to where? Torgai. Well, good for you. It's gonna be a massacre. But what I wanted to say is that we can take the doglock muskets right now, which will change the types of the infantry and cavalry that we have. So once these guys kind of come here and get eliminated like they just did, which means... Okay, Yenisei Kyrgyz separatists... Oh, Rising Aldira. Oh, you guys actually went here. I can go there, which makes me a bit nervous because they might invade Toretam. The rest I'm okay with, if they want to do that. So let's take the dogwood muskets. 490 military power and quite an important technology, honestly. Dogwood muskets were an intermediary stage between the early flintlock fusils and later flintlock muskets. Although only a few armies adopted them as their official weapons, shorter doglock carabines became especially popular among cavalrymen. So cavalry fire plus 0.12, artillery fire 0.8, and cavalry shock 0.2. And we get a lot of experience. Russian Imperial Guard. I wish we could take that one, but we can't. Okay. So which one did we have? Platoon Fire Musketeers. So where do you guys... I guess the bayonet infantry would be the logical next step. It's an offensive army, so that would suit us. Bayonet infantry. The use of volley tactics, the introduction of safer, more reliable flintlock muskets, and the use of bayonets in close combat eliminated the need for pikemen on the battlefield by the turn of the 18th century. Soon, new tactics were developed to suit. Now that musketeers had reliable bayonets, infantry charges were once again a viable strategy in battle, allowing them to once again claim the initiative on the battlefield. And the infantry, we have the heavy hussars. I guess the next logical step would be either the Reiter heavy cavalry or the Armee Blanche cavalry. And the Armee Blanche is actually better in every single aspect that I can see. Oh wait, because the Reiters are older. Okay, so they're the same level as heavy hussars. Damn, that's an upgrade. Look at that. Armee Blanche. Now the Hussar cavalry represented the balance between fire and shock, and the Dragon cavalry relied primarily on their muskets. Armee Blanche, I don't know how to pronounce that, it's probably French. Cavalry relied primarily on cold steel. The bolt charges of these units could shatter enemy formations. Yes, that's what we want. That is what we want, and that is what we need. And hey, here are the people revolting against us in Aldira. I'm actually doing great. Considerably great. But I guess the sheer number of us should be enough. Come on. Don't you dare breaking. Yeah, the cavalry is massacring them. Okay. That's the important part. I probably screwed them with morale by changing the units right before they actually got hit. But yeah, now I can lower the manpower again. We're at nice 12. Yeah, the land force is actually dropping. I think that might be because I'm not investing in it that much, but I don't think I actually can at this point. That sucks. That sucks, but what can you do? I can't hemorrhage money like that. That is just not sustainable anymore. Well, on the other hand, once we go to war against our neighbors, it's going to have to be that way, whether we want it or not, because, yeah, reasons. So the highest unrest we have now is 14. That is pretty decent. That is pretty decent. While we're converting these ones, I'm not going to enact the enforced religion. Actually, I might want to do it. It's gonna increase unrest in some of the provinces, but it's gonna deal with the unrest in other provinces. Yeah, instead of 2.3, we would have 5.3. Same here. Let's go with it. We are now ready for that, so let's get it. It's gonna help with the unrest eventually, because the intolerance is significantly increasing it as well. Way more than an actual edict will, so let's get it. Yeah. Okay, so how does that affect? Yeah, not by much, but this should now be, yeah, this should be way easier. We're gonna spread the faith, whether you like it or don't. Well, this is the life. Conversion successful only after a couple of months. So we are spreading the true faith. We are spreading it far and wide. So next is Uliastai. Yeah, we're gonna connect Orkon, Uliastai, and Arkangai. Arkangai is gonna be finished very soon. Yeah, we're getting insane numbers now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. These guys, however, are still revolting. I think, though, that we might be able to get these ones done now. Yeah, we can get these two. Yep. They are now eligible. Riga Vanden. Oh, we also have Riga. I always forgot about that one tiny hidden province in here. Because it looks... You can't really see the line. Oh, maybe you could, but I'm dumb and I don't see it. So there's actually three. There's Riga, Vanden, Vilex and Gotland, right, as well. Yeah, Gotland is also, and it's also eligible now. Awesome. So once we connect those provinces around Orkhon, and we're working on Uyasta. Arkhangelsk will be done, yeah, extremely soon. So do I want to go with Urga? No, I can't. There's too much unrest. Aldira could be converted. Oh yeah, it could be converted. Okay, so we could convert Aldira, Cat. Though there's the significant -20. Yeah, okay, let's forget about Aldira and send that colonist here. First of all, I'm gonna colonize Gotland. Why do I speak? This is the Severov? Wow, I have to stop recording, guys, for today. This session has been so long. I'm actually starting to mix up words like brain damage or something. This is to be... What's the word? Not several. This is to be the, like, I wanted to say 7th or something? The 7th time that I mistake that during this playthrough, but it's really, really getting on my nerve. So I'll end this episode and end the session once we do this. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The true faith. The true faith. So you now go to Gotland. Actually, the separatism there is huge, so let's not do that. Let's go with maybe Vilex first. 3.2. These are not that great. I think we might want to wait until it gets better. So let's get Tanu. And it's gonna be way easier, way faster. There's less people here, but we can let these guys just, loosen up in regards to separatism while we convert these guys here. And as you can see, we are looking really good. Once we get the last tick in here, wait, it's not the last, it's the one before last. The benign governance under the humanist ideas. I think that all of our unrest should fall below 10. And once that is done, we are going to declare war on our eastern neighbors. Now, as I said before, we want Krenga, we want Barka, Ude, Ingede, and we want these 4 provinces here. It's just gonna be a little split like this, but then it gives us access to colonization of Olune and these provinces which we desperately need to get. Later on we might come for the rest of the provinces, but again we're gonna take it a bit slower, not to overextend again. So yeah, plus we got a number of provinces to colonize around the world, and there's still the Lithuanian question in our future. Now the Turkish Empire would join, but all of our allies, including England, would join. So the war would be nasty. Well, it could be done. But do we dare to go against Turkish Empire, which has level 43? And I can't see it, can I? Yeah. But I believe they will have... No, actually no. Royal Infantry. Royal Infantry is a big step forward, but it's at level 45. They might have a different... No, not even a cavalry. They have the Korahorn mortars and bonuses, but we might be able to take them. Wouldn't we want to rather do that? I think that us, England, Poland, Egypt and Damascus might be enough to take down the Turks, but I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I'm not afraid of Halich Volhynia, Bryansk, or Lithuania itself. These ones I can storm and take. But this This is the problem. But somebody needs to stand up to them. And if it's not someone else, it will have to be us. It will have to be us. Question. Naples. You are a junior partner of Austria. Okay. That means this is not happening because Austria, for some goddamn reason, I don't know why, hate us. They really hate us. They keep sending me insults, so... Yeah, I guess we're rivals? We are. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay, so thank you for joining me for this playthrough and this entire session, and I'll see you next time with more Novgorod. I'm getting just like 130 years left till the end. So if you have any suggestions for the future playthrough, which will be on an updated alpha version, let me know. I'm looking forward to it as much as you are. Till then, you guys, take care.